We explore what it means to live in a world where work, wealth, and wellness flow from who we are, not what we're told to be. Web3 isn't just technology, it's a return to truth, a remembering that our connections are capital, that creativity is currency, and that every act of kindness is data the universe never forgets. So take a breath, feel your power, and let's tune together because the future isn't waiting, it's already human. Welcome back to Human Node. The blockchain world is experiencing a seismic regulatory shift, and the implications reach far beyond exchanges and traders. These changes are reshaping how communities can build wealth, how technology serves human connection, and who controls the systems we depend on. Let's start with accountability. On December 10th, cryptocurrency marketplace Paxful pleaded guilty to 3 criminal counts for enabling illegal activity between 2015 and 2019. The platform processed $3 billion in crypto trades while knowingly facilitating crime, including prostitution, fraud, and sanctions evasion. Rather than implement compliance safeguards, Paxful actively marketed its lack of identity verification. The DOJ reduced penalties from $112.5 million to $4 million after assessing the company's financial condition. This case reminds us that technology without integrity becomes a tool for exploitation, not liberation. But there's a flip side. The Office of the Comptroller of the Currency released a report warning 9 major U.S. banks about unlawful debanking practices, specifically targeting the digital assets industry. Between 2020 and 2023, institutions like J.P. Morgan Chase, Bank of America, and Citigroup maintained policies restricting access to banking services for crypto companies. The OCC stated it intends to hold these banks accountable. This investigation exposes how traditional financial institutions use their power to stifle innovation and exclude entire communities from banking access. And now for a breakthrough moment. Gemini received CFTC approval to operate as a designated contract market, enabling the company to offer regulated prediction markets to U.S. customers. This 5-year licensing journey that began in March 2020 finally reached fruition. U.S. customers can now trade event contracts framed as yes or no questions tied to future outcomes using U.S. dollars on Gemini's platform. Gemini's stock surged nearly 14% in after-hours trading following the announcement. You can start building human-powered microeconomies in your own community right now. Join us in driving currency for humankind by visiting us at humn.world. These regulatory battles matter because they determine whether blockchain serves corporate interests or human communities. When platforms prioritize compliance over exploitation, when banks can't discriminate against innovators, and when prediction markets give people agency over information, we move closer to economic systems that reflect our values. Bitcoin currently sits at $90,056, while Ethereum trades at approximately $3,197. The markets may fluctuate, but the momentum toward human-centered systems continues building. The question isn't whether regulation is coming, it's whether that regulation empowers communities or consolidates control. Every policy decision is a choice about whose future we're building. And when we choose systems that serve people over profit, that prioritize connection over extraction, we're not just adopting new technology, we're remembering who we are. The future of blockchain isn't just about faster transactions or more complex smart contracts. It's about creating systems that give people more control over their data, finances, and digital lives. When we prioritize human needs over technical novelty, blockchain becomes a tool for building the kind of world we actually want to live in, one where technology serves humanity, not the other way around.